starts out with the ball here. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Harper, and it's Longley in at the 5.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Here's Maggette. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Maggette. Here's Nixon. McAdoo, pass to Nixon. Longley with a rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
He rifled that one in from distance. Jordan's got 5 points.
And when Jordan is in rhythm now, his pull-up game, dead. Shoots it with such confidence.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
In close, Bob. McAdoo stuffing it down with power.
And so here is Chicago. And slammed down by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Jordan's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. The shot by McAdoo, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Jordan goes in and slammed by Jordan. Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Maggette.
You look at Maggette, muscular, athletic frame, creates problems for the defense. I mean, he's very good at drawing contact on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes him.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Pippen, pass to Jordan. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the Clippers miss again.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the basket by Pippen.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Deflects the pass. Count it. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Harper. Longley. Pippen right side. Pass to Jordan. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Nixon. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Harper. Down low. Pass to Jordan. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he gets that one.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
Takes a step back. Here's Harper. To the right side. Goes back up. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Free. Here's McAdoo. Shot clock at 6. Nixon, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Jordan. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Here's Free. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's McGetty. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jordan. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here we go, all alone. And slam up by Jordan.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Free. Here's Nixon. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Nixon's got 6.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Pippen, driving inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Harper. Pass to McAdoo. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, it's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Pippen. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And he makes it. Harper's got his 2nd basket on the night.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Got it.
Nice find from Harper there. Recognizing he had an open teammate, gave it up to him.
From deep, Jordan. Now off the inbound. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Harper, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Here's McGetty. Oh, the teardrop falls in. McGetty's got 4 points this quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And here's Jordan. He's got 27, and Harper gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
Here's Nixon. 12 points for him. Shakes it. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Nixon. It's tipped.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Manning got a hand on it. Here's Jordan driving in. 3 grabs the board. Clippers trail by 19. That's Spaghetti. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. There's the double team with Pippen. 5 on the clock. McAdoo pass to Manning. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And that one's good. McAdoo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and not rushing anything. I mean, McAdoo doesn't rush anything. Lets everything just come to him within the flow of the game.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here are the Clippers. Driving to the basket. And he jams it home with authority.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Manning. Chicago making their last shot. They got a piece of it. Here's Jordan.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact, takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
Here's McGetty. He's got 10. Pass to Free. Here's McAdoo. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one good. McAdoo's got 22.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Here's Free. Yep, count it. Free's got his second basket of the game.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Longley. And there's another one for the Bulls. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Nixon. Chicago with a rebound. Longley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, down. Nice.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for a shot.
Here's Nixon. 12 points for him. From deep, Jordan. He drops it from range. Jordan's got 40 points. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
We also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Harper's checked in, and that one drops for him. Jordan's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Here's Harper. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Chicago making a switch here. And the second free throw is good.
Boy, the energy Ron Harper brings to his game is pretty impressive. I mean, it helps him make contributions on both ends because he's always putting forth great effort.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
McAdoo, the pass to Harper.
Nice to see how Manning takes it right at the defense. Does a great job drawing that contact as he goes into a shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the second. Here's Chicago now. From deep, Jordan nails it from 3. Jordan's got 50 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. Pass to McAdoo. Tipped. Here's Manning. And it falls all over the rim and in. Manning's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's McGetty. And there's the screen. Pass to Manning. Oh, it's stolen away. From deep three-point land. Another 3 for Chicago.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it's supposed to do it. Those hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning
Here tonight.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. Nobody else out there on the floor.
in the NBA. You just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Longley. Lays it up and banks it in. Longley's got 8.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And the shot goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Free, covered by Jordan. Free, the pass to Harper. 4 seconds left. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Unable to get that one. And so it's Chicago cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fellow with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. We've got Paul George, Blake Griffin out there with Harper, and it's Manning in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Longley, that's good.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
For 3, George. Chicago grabs the miss. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Launches it from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Kerr forcing the issue and getting the call, being aggressive there. I like that. Good work.
And he's good on the first of 3.
First personal foul. First team.
He hits the second from the line.
Now the line to the Bulls. Steve Kerr taking 3.
And he nails the 3rd.
Hey, one of the deadliest three-point shooters in the game. Kerr knows his team depends on him to stretch the defense, and he provides just that.
Here's George. And And he comes up with a bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Chicago passing it around. Drops in the three. Kerr's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to George. Here's Manning. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pippen, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Kukoc. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, Kukoc has the green light right now, and because he does, he continues to decimate this defense.
Pass to George. To the middle. Nixon, good.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The drive by Pippen. Harper pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, just the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Pippen outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Pippen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Manning. George outside. To the paint. Manning's shot is good.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Pippen right side. This one's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Nixon. Inside. Here's Manning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Manning's got 11 in the 2nd half. Here's Kerr. Jordan high post. Longley. Griffin pulls down the board. So it's Los Angeles now. The 3, George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the basket by Pippen.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Wing shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Lots of room. Nixon, good. Nixon's got 4 points in the quarter. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Kerr. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Very efficient is Steve Kerr. You're not going to see him take too many shots, but when he does, he makes the most of his opportunities.
Nixon passes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Pass to Kukoc. Lets it go from 11. And Chicago again with a bucket.
I mean, Kukoc has the touch to strike from anywhere. The mid-range is just another place where he's a real threat.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul.
Here's Free. Here's McGetty. Shot from the low post is good.
He's come out here in the 2nd half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Bushler. Here's the three. Wellington passes to Brown. Misses off the right iron. And the Clippers with the ball. There's the drive. Here's McAdoo. And that one drops. McAdoo's got 26 points.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Fires for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Dixon, good.
Trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bushler. Another three for Chicago.
Well, Bushler can absolutely drain it from deep. He's got a nice stroke on that jumper.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 20 points for him.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Chicago passing it around. Bushler, another three for Chicago.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's McAdoo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Keeping constant pressure on the defense, McAdoo, certainly one of the tougher assignments in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Brown. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
When Whittington's inside, though, he's more opportunistic in trying to score, although he is a selective shooter.
And that one's good. McAdoo's got 30 points.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
First free throw is good.
Nixon is as steady as they come at the point guard spot. And super durable, too.
Hits both from the stripe. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Here's McGetty. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you what, Nixon has superb vision. He'll find and feed the open guys out there.
Here's Wellington. And there's another one for Chicago.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And that's it, folks. The Chicago Bulls have won it all. Wow.
Thank you to everyone who came out here to support your teams.
They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.